can't is no longer part of our vocabulary. For those of you who watched the BET Awards a few days ago, or about a week or so ago, those were the words mentioned by Alicia Keys. And one thing that I must give her credit for is that those are some valid words. Now, I may not have said them exactly as she mentioned it after receiving her award, but it's very valid in the eye of society that we need to stop using can't and we won't and we aren't. It's time for us to start doing and start giving an effort towards making improvements in our lives. And this is me directing this towards anybody who's out there that's thinking that things won't go the way they want them to, because it's going to go the way it's meant to. I just wanted to start off with that note, but of course, as you all know, I got to get my fix in the sports industry as usual. Good morning, BT, back at y'all again. Got another video, got some interesting topics, and I wrote them down because I want to be sure that I hit them before I even mess up trying to get this one screwed up. I'm trying to get my music to play in the background without it overpowering what I have to say, because I want y'all to hear what's going on in the industry of sports and how stupid athletes can be without even knowing it, or coaches for that matter, and you'll see what I mean. Brett Favre is back at it again. Of course, he's decided that he doesn't want to play in Green Bay. So, Green Bay is smart. They said, we can't trade you away, or we can't put you out there as trade bait, because we don't know where you may or may not decide to go. And they're basically clearly letting him know that, Brett Favre, you're welcome to be on the team and help us out in some manner, but we're not going to put you out on the field as a starter. And I think his objective is he wants to get back out there and start. That's almost like you're throwing Aaron Rodgers under the bus without even giving him a chance to even try to show off his skills. And this is going to be a topic of discussion for a while. So, you're not going to really, it's not going to be a win-win situation. It's not going to hit home no matter how you go about doing it. So, only thing I can say about it is, hopefully Brett can understand, and if he doesn't like it, then stay retired, because you got to realize that the NFL had already planned for you to retire, and they already made it clear that you were already up front and saying that, hey, I want to go ahead and pursue, I want to go ahead and go out as a retiree of the NFL. And they gave you time in advance to say, are you sure this is what you want to do? And he said yes. 2 days later, of course, was the conference where he cried and all that. So, hey, Brett, was it real or was it not real? Just tell us, was it real or was it not real? Just come out straight and we'll understand one way or the other. My other topic, I'm going to just say it how I have it written, and I'm going to just go into detail as to how it all played out. It's Brand versus Dunleavy versus agent. Elton Brand decided to leave LA. Everybody feels that he was he wasn't faithful to the Clippers fans, and that he wasn't true to his word. And Dunleavy found it to be a little offensive that, him and Brand talked about it and it wasn't about money. And I think in so many ways, I don't think it had anything to do with money at all. I think Elton Brand left because he had a better opportunity. So it turned into a battle of now Dunleavy is kind of chewing out the agent, because the agent, let's think about it. It's not about necessarily the athlete making their money. It's about the agent being sure he gets his cut. So he got to work out a deal that'll not only get his player the proper amount of money, but it'll also get him his fair cut that they set up in their deal. So it just amazes me how they play the finger pointing game and they do the blame game, saying, well, it should have been this and you should have did that, and we brought Baron Davis in with the mindset that you were going to sign and you were going to come back. Elton Brand is a grown man. He's 29 years old. He has he's given, what a lot of people don't think about is he's given that team a pretty large amount of his career. You know, he didn't have to stay through all of that. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that a while back, he signed a office sheet, what they call like an office sheet, and saying, "Hey, Miami, Miami's interested. We want to sign you. Here's what we're going to offer you." Instead of the Clippers letting him go, the Clippers, he was a restricted free agent, which meant, hey, whatever deal that you sign, we can meet that deal, and we can beat it if we want to, and say, hey, we don't want him to leave yet. So by them doing that, Elton Brand was stuck in LA again. So you got to test the free agent market and go for what you think is available to you, because your career, you never know how long your career could last. Your career could last 5 years, it could last 15 years. So you got to take that chance. But Dunleavy, I think, is the biggest child in this, because he doesn't realize athletes are going to be athletes, agents are going to be agents, and of course, in his case, coaches are going to be coaches. They want what's best for their team. An agent wants what's best for his player or players, and the player wants what's best for him and his career. So it all, those are things that you got to think about when it comes to how the whole situation played out. And I think Dunleavy needs to just sit down and shut up and just accept the fact that, hey, he made his own decision, and just like you said in your interviews over the phone or whatever, this is Baron Davis' team. Hey, it's Baron Davis' team, fine. Attempt to get some more free agents. You got free agents out there on the market, and dare I say, this is only 2008. 2010 is the one that you all need to watch out for, because that's when the free agent market is going to explode. There's going to be a lot of athletes, LeBron James, that's going to be available. So, just think about that. He likes Cleveland, but I don't think he's going to stay in Cleveland long. It's about winning. You can get all the money you want, but if you don't have no rings, it doesn't mean a lot. And I think Brand went to Philadelphia with the mindset of possibly winning a championship. I mean, granted, when Philadelphia plays the Clippers, he will get booed, but why would you boo him? You booing him because he left for a better opportunity, or you're booing him because he didn't make the right decision in your eyes, or he was unlawful or unfaithful to Clipper fans? Clippers got to get it right. Fans, y'all can be fans all you want to, but goodness well deep down that the Clippers do some stupid shit, point blank. So those are my topics. And before I go, let me make sure I remind you again. Can't is no longer a part of our vocabulary. Doing, excelling, improving is what we want to do. Don't look back, look forward, and embrace the changes in life that they may bring good to you as you've brought good to life. Y'all stay good. BT signing out. Peace.